welcome back to What Up Eugene. Of course, I am your co-host Lars. I am joined as always every single time by Dan. What's going on, Dan? How you doing?
I'm okay.
I was promised a funny voice. Dan did not deliver on the funny voice.
I'm okay. You dweeb.
Well, Dan just has a funny voice in general. So
Oh,
That's
you
true.
don't. He has that like radio.
He's got that ginger voice.
That
That
Michael
ginger
Cera
snap.
voice, I've been told.
You kind of do, yeah. If
Yeah.
you were like, if Michael Cera was an adult,
It's definitely it's a little bit deeper and more.
I'll tell you what I am doing later is after this I'm going to Beppe and Gianni's.
oh, that's my
Ooh,
favorite. I like
Expensive,
that.
but so
Anyone who
good.
says, what's it called, Mozzie's? Anyone who says Mozzie's is better or the same, kill yourself. And I've never
It's
been to
definitely
Mozzie's.
not the same. I've been
I've
there.
never heard anyone claim that Mozzie's is better.
Some people are like, Mozzie's is great. And I'm like, no, dude, Beppe and Gianni's is great.
Yeah,
Mozzie's is like trash.
You ever get those bishop hats?
I've only went one time.
Oh, okay.
What's that? Is it a food or a hat?
Kind of like a braised lamb that's all buttery
Oh
inside
my
of
gosh.
like an open face ravioli with sage
What?
and stuff. It's really good.
Girl, all right.
Hey, Dan.
Try that.
How rude are you? You're not even going to introduce our guest?
Wow, that was intense, you guys.
Yeah.
That was,
Wow.
that
I
was
felt like there was gonna be a big drop or something.
not my best work.
I will say,
wild.
and it's something I appreciate about you. Every time the guest intro gets worse, and it's at first it was like, oh, okay, so he doesn't know my guest as well, so he doesn't do them as good of intros. But then it's been like people you know, and you've given them terrible intros.
Lily's a hard name to work with, let me tell you.
You know, it
I will
was
say, I
kind of
think-
gangster, so it's okay.
I think Where in the World is Carlos San Diego was probably like the climax of creativity there. That one, then
Really,
when Jordan.
I thought that would be the bottom, honestly.
No, I liked that one. The rest of that episode sucked. The new mics were not good. I did really like when Jordan sang his own. But it was kind of conceited though.
You might say he's conceited.
What if you sung one for all of us?
What, Dan?
Yeah, or any of we could do like an acapella.
Dan. Yeah, I mean Dan just almost sang one right there.
Well, yeah, we could just work.
He's
on
talked
that a
in
little bit.
private in my car when I picked him up one time. He told me I have a beautiful singing voice.
I told you
Aw.
who are good at matching pitches, which is
Isn't that
similar
the
but not
same
the
thing?
same. Would you do
Same.
that very
You have
well?
a beautiful singing voice. I've never heard you sing, Dan.
Oh.
Except for there a
well,
little bit.
maybe I'll sing. No,
Can
I
you
can do
sing
better
for me?
than that. I can do better.
Let's
Give me your all.
let's go to the alcohol segment first.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah, we're just gonna go right here, right now.
The peer-reviewed beer review.
Well, so
Ooh.
today's a special one. Lily, my sister, who is our guest, of course, today, is
Hello.
actually, legally speaking, 20 years old and will not be drinking on air. What she does off air is her own business. So I've got myself a couple Steelhead root beers. It's my favorite root beer. I'm very excited for you guys to give it scores, reviews,
I'm really
ratings.
sad for you that
Um,
you couldn't find a third.
They only had 2 at Capella's because they are the worst store on the planet. I'm sorry, Capella's. I'm just really sad about the Steelheads. And actually, there was only one, and then there was another one hidden behind some orange creams, and I was like, I see that Steelhead. So
This is great. I'm loving it.
I'm a huge fan.
Are
It's
we
a
doing it? Should I do
yeah,
it too?
yeah. Open it up and tell us what you think. So, what I like about it, it's a little sweeter. I think it's got the honey and the cream. It's just a little more flavorful than some root beers. I've only had Steelhead beer once and I didn't like it. And at Steelhead, they have this root beer on tap, and they changed the recipe because they don't have to have the one that they bottle. But sometimes they'll put like fennel or anise or something, and it tastes like licorice, and that is gross. So, Steelhead in the bottle. Huge fan. Everything else, yeah.
All right. Well, do you want the real review?
Well,
I'll give
yeah.
it to
So
you.
now you've heard a couple episodes. I assume you know how this show works. The deal is Dan rates things on a scale
Oh,
between
yeah,
0
right.
and 5 Lars, and that's a picture of my face. And then I rate things on a scale between 0 and 300 stars. This is going to be an easy one for you, Dan. And that's a picture of 300 stars. The guest who comes on can rate it any way they want, preferably blank out of blank, with something that's easy to do a graphic for. 17 out of 35 airplanes, or whatever it is, really. So you get to make up your own rating scale, and then you get to make up a rating for this drink.
All right. So can I also throw in like a side note, like true feelings?
Yeah, you
about
can
the
talk
drink?
about. Tell us what you think about the flavor. Is it too sweet? Is it?
All right. Well, so I would,
beer.
I want to throw in first before I give it its number rating that it's
I'm gonna let
not
you finish.
it's not a real root beer, but on a scale of not real root beers, I would give it like a 5 out of 5. It tastes very good. It's got the bubble. It's got that sweet, warm vanilla taste. It's not too much licorice. Sometimes they really throw the anise and stuff
not
in
a
there,
fan
and
of
I
that.
can't. But yeah, and the reason I say that is because it's just carbonated water and sugar and flavoring, and a root beer is a fermented, like culture
Well, but I
with.
mean, are any of the root beers sold on the shelf like made that way though?
Oh yeah, they have. I
Like
don't
the
know if they.
Barks or any of that
I don't
stuff?
know if they have any at Capella because Capella is a constellation, but I do know that they have I think at Sundance or the Kiva. But yeah, they at least have one here and it's a real root beer. It's like root beer. Just like ginger beer, the ginger ale that they sell. Like ginger ale, it's
Yeah.
usually just carbonated water and sugar and it's still so good, but get a real ginger beer.
The
It's
ginger is the part
fermented.
that's good for your stomach
I
when
feel
you're
like-
sick, and too many people are drinking ginger
Carbonated
ale for
water.
their stomach, and they're like, I need this, it'll make me feel better. It's like, well, there's no ginger in that.
And there's no
I
probiotics.
feel like y'all are attacking a couple of my favorite beverages.
Now, I
don't
still
need
gave it
this.
a 5.
You
And
did?
I was
Wow.
doing 1 out of 5 because I just like to keep it simple,
You have to keep it simple, but like 5 out of 5 what's though?
All right, so let's see. What's the best thing? Oh, all right. So like on a scale of if your ahi tuna
Mhm.
is really lean or
Oh,
really
Jesus
got
Christ.
Yeah.
the weird white,
Oh, sure, yeah,
flakiness that you don't want, I would say that this is a pretty lean ahi tuna. Like it's not full of weird fish parts. It doesn't have the rainbow from the pollution, so I'm definitely not concerned about eating it.
Dan's writing a note here. He's like,
It's a pretty seared ahi tuna. What'd you say?
Oh, it's
It's
not.
very-
Ooh, seared would be nice too. No, it's a
it's
pretty clean.
lean.
Yeah, lean, clean, fresh.
This would be
Very fresh.
Hero Dreams of Sushi would like this cut of ahi tuna.
Yeah. So, and I would say that's how this root beer is going. So it's going really well. Of course, it's always better straight out of the sea if it's a real root beer, But
Jesus Christ.
Now, Dan, did you already give your rating? How do you feel about this?
This is just more of an assessment of the drink than we've ever seen before.
Yeah, this is a real breakdown and kind of a harassment of my culture and the lack of culture in the
in your
drink.
culture,
You know what?
Yeah.
I also was going to give this 5 out of 5 Lars until she mentioned that it is indeed a fraudulent root beer.
it's
Wow.
fraudulent.
None of
So
the
I'm
root
dropping
beers-
it down.
Wow.
I don't need no
4 out of
4 out of
frauds.
5.
Well-
As far as root beers go, though, this would be a 5. Except
one.
Lily made me drop it down half a.
But she also gave hers a 5, even though she
I didn't
acknowledged
even
that.
drop it down. I
Yeah,
just
she
made
just
it
gave it a
clear that it
5.
was a rating of fake root beer.
Oh yeah, well we hold ourselves to a bit of a higher standard here at the What Up
Right.
Eugene.
Oh,
podcast.
actually, no, I don't, Dan. This drink's getting 300 stars.
300.
It's my favorite.
stars.
It's my favorite root beer.
It's
just-
really good
Yeah.
still.
Dan's writing down our scores
It's
because
a very vanilla.
yeah, it is. It's definitely
Vanilla, which I would approve of.
with honey notes according to the
With
bottle.
honey. Would you like
yeah, there are
some,
honey
Lars?
notes. Oh no, I know what it tastes like, and I'm over here wallowing in jealousy.
This is an amazing root beer. I think I've drinking already almost half of it.
We're gonna have to get one for Lars later.
I'm really quite a fan. Hey, Dan, what's a segment where fans can talk to us?
That would be fan mail.
Oh, give it a second. We'll fix this. in
Lily, do you
post.
like fan mail?
That depends. Is it like creepy fan mail?
We'll find out.
I put that really far away, but I'm too lazy to drag it to place.
Or are we gonna get that one guy?
We are.
The one guy.
Yeah,
guy.
the mentioned man.
Last week, we asked you, the listener, to send us your fan mail. And you did. Thank you. Here it is, presented live, on air, in the Moments Ago studio. Recorded live 3 days ago, and uploaded today. Your fan mail. Here it is. Enjoy. Thank you. Here it is.
So sometimes the voice to text things pronounce words funny,
Yeah.
and you're like, why did you pronounce it that way? I feel like you used the word alive instead of the word live, and that's making him say it funny, but that's not the right word.
No, that's what happened. I kept trying to get him to type
Say live?
but
Oh, is he saying live?
He would only say live. All the different automated voices things would only say live, and I would try to spell it out phonetically. Nothing works, so I had to do alive.
You want me to? I can like cut the A. Not in this episode because it'll be awkward, but in the future I can cut the A out.
Yeah, go for it.
So it's just like a quick live.
Live.
Alive.
Yeah, I think the A is the accented one, so it might be kind of live.
Live.
Alive. On air.
Well, let's talk about this. So Dan posted a picture of me on Instagram. He said, "DM us, AMA." So here's what we have. Cornucopia, drink and draw.
Ooh.
Dan has mentioned that Cornucopia has some kind of event, drinking and drawing event every Monday.
Wow.
The word event wasn't in there twice. I just accidentally said it twice. That's my bad. At 9 p.m. at 5th and Pearl. But as far as I've heard, Lars has never attended. Why is that? And I just, look, I'm lazy, but I replied, I said, Lars is a fictional character voiced by a robot.
Wait, which location is it?
Not the shitty one.
Okay, because I know you wouldn't go there.
I would never. Are you kidding me? This is a call out specifically because Cornucopia historically has been great in this town. I loved the maze. I loved the original Cornucopia.
Right.
I think they're doing
We've
a lot
talked
of good work.
about this on at least 2 episodes.
But the Cornucopia on like 15th or whatever in that area, I don't even know what your street is, but we all know where you are.
17th and Lincoln.
And Charnelton.
17th and Lincoln and Charnelton. You are the shittiest restaurant in town. Your burgers are bad. Your service is bad. I hope someone doesn't go there.
And it's always popping. There's always people there.
And why? Because if you get one bad burger there, you should never come back.
Yeah.
There's all these people who aren't buying burgers at this like burger sandwich joint.
I'm laying off this one.
Yeah, he's trying to run their social media.
I know plenty of people in the Corn family. I don't think I know any that work at that one.
I don't recommend it. It's the worst one. I don't get it because Cornucopia has been great everywhere but there. I loved the maze.
That's the original one.
I don't know
That's
if I've
not- I
ever
thought the
tried
original
the
one-
others.
The original one was the one in the Whitaker that's gone now.
Oh, never
It's
mind.
like it's like that vegan pizza place. It's real tiny.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure.
There's a vegan. Is it not PRA?
No,
that's gone too.
Well, no, it's not really in the Whitaker. I guess it's more like it's closer to like 10th, like by the
Where
fairgrounds,
World
sort of.
Pies was.
Yeah, I think it.
But World Pies moved.
Yeah, so I think it was that, and then it was like a vegan pizza place, and then it was World Pies.
Oh,
That just that
weird.
really tiny little shack of a building.
Yeah, right by the fairgrounds.
They replied about something, but it wasn't worth reading on air. Did you want me to read it on air? I can.
You don't have to.
I won't. That's a little Lars Dan joke.
It's funny. We send each other little messages
From the same account.
from the same account.
Oh, that's cute. You guys got a little thing going
Whitaker
on.
Blog Party says, "Hey guys, big fan of the podcast. My question is, who is the biggest celebrity you've ever met in Eugene?
Oh wow.
If you haven't met anyone famous, that brings me to my second question. Have any of you ever witnessed a murder firsthand?
Logically.
Love the podcast. Keep it up." So we'll address the first question. Dan, have you ever met any celebrities here in town?
You mean do musicians count?
I mean, if they're famous, yeah. If you Google their name and it comes up.
I met firsthand. I've met a couple people in Portland. I've met like
Wow.
Fred Armisen and
I'm sorry, I didn't know this was Portland.
it is. Okay, I don't have to think about that. But musicians. I mean, there's that guy Charlie Tuna from that one band, Jurassic 5. Shook his hand.
Charlie Tuna from Jurassic 5.
Oh, you know Rick Dancer?
I don't.
Rick Dancer, that news reporter guy. I shook his hand in the 4th grade.
Wow. Now, Lily,
That's
what
impressive.
about you? Any celebrity encounters?
I wouldn't say celebrity encounters. I did meet, what was it, Laffa Taylor and Pooya. No, I don't know if you guys know.
I know Laffa Taylor.
I've
Laffa
heard that
Taylor,
name.
he was chill. I don't really know him that well, but he was kicking it at my friend's party, so we were all like dancing with him, and he seemed nice.
My city's so pretty.
Pooya, bad review. He's kind of a dick. I'm gonna
Wow,
keep this.
call him out. Yeah, Pooya, fuck you.
I mean, it's just, yeah, I mean, they were all just really sexist. They're like, all your guy friends have to leave. And then they were just like super lame.
Laffa Taylor too?
No, Laffa Taylor was chill. But we got them to come over and hang out with us, and then we kicked them out because they were lame. It was really fun.
I like that. I like the idea of like inviting a celebrity to your party.
I won't call him out on that. But
No, say it. Yeah.
No, yeah, I doubt anyone will ever. Okay, he cheated on his girlfriend with one of my friends, and he was
Nice.
Ooh yeah.
like, "Pooya."
Pooya, the
You know what?
I don't know if he's
cheater. Well, Dan,
I've never heard of him.
Suicide Boys.
I
No, I don't
actually have a celebrity encounter of my own to tell you about.
Please tell me.
Before we
guys.
get to the first-hand
Please.
murder witnesses. Well, you see, Dan, I work at a grocery store, which I won't disclose the name of here. But during the holidays, a lot of people who were from Eugene come back to Eugene to spend time with their family, and we get one in our store every year. I haven't seen them yet, although they do shop during Thanksgiving week, so I may see them at work tomorrow, or I may not. I've never talked to them, but I have seen Yeardley Smith in person.
Oh, okay.
And you might be like, who is that? And I would say,
Yeah,
that's
I
the
would
voice.
Say, who is that?
That's the voice of Lisa Simpson.
Oh, wow. All right.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
Yeardley
would have
Smith
never
comes-
known.
I have a connection. I have a connection here. You ready?
Yeah, give it to me.
Okay. In Portland,
I hate you.
I would hang out at an animation social because I have teachers and fellow students who would do animation. And at that party, we met the creator of Hey Arnold.
Mhm.
He's a really awesome guy. And his wife is Matt Groening's sister, Lisa Groening,
Ooh.
who was the inspiration for Lisa Simpson.
Well, there you have it, folks. What up, Eugene? Bringing families together. Now, Dan,
Bringing
Through Portland.
Simpsons together.
have you ever, in your life,
Uh-huh.
firsthand witnessed a murder?
Hmm.
Watch someone get killed. And I want to clarify
Please say
here.
Yes.
It doesn't say watch someone die. It does say watch someone get murdered, because I haven't, but I do hang out with Leo, who's a paramedic, so he does watch people die every once in a while. But
Yeah,
it's mostly not murders. I'd say exclusively not murders so far.
I can't say I have.
Huh? Lily, you're a hardcore gangster thug.
I am that.
Have you ever curb stomped someone or seen someone get curb stomped?
Definitely never.
I guess you can't answer that on
I
air.
I don't know if I've ever seen someone get murdered. I don't think so.
Well, there
Yeah.
you have it. I mean, I see the healthcare system in our country murdering us every day. What? Just
True
got
that, true
political.
that.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'll
Oh,
take that back.
Trump will pardon those turkeys.
Ooh,
Thanksgiving.
are we having a turkey?
Well, not if they're like if they don't appreciate it enough, he'll re-kill them.
Well, if someone brought turkey, I'm gonna need there to be a.
Did you hear what he said?
No,
recently?
I did.
He pardoned the turkeys, and then he said, "I tried to pardon Obama's, but they wouldn't let me. They said I couldn't do it." And it was like referring to kind of like healthcare and then trying to get rid of healthcare. It's like that's weird that you'd use a turkey as a metaphor for trying to get rid of healthcare.
That is
Well,
very strange.
he also made it legal to import elephant trophies again, and then he was like, "Wait a minute, that's
Yeah.
the symbol for my party, huh?" Weird little flip flopping he did. Well, who else do we have on Instagram talking to us? Because we're very famous.
You are.
Oh, casually _better said, "D's nuts,
Mm.
got him."
Wow.
And then
all right.
then I said nice, and then he said, "Did you read it on air?" And I said, "No, this hasn't happened yet. It will when it happens. I'll read it on air. You nut."
D's nuts.
That's what you called him. Yeah,
Got
you called him
him.
a nut.
Yeah, I called him a nut because he said D's nuts. That was a very thought out wording. He's working on some music in Ableton, some beats, some production. I'd say local producer. I'm gonna try to get something from him for break music, but it's probably not gonna be good because I don't think he knows how to mix. I called you out twice.
Does he
Dang,
listen to the
wow.
show?
No.
Who is
Oh,
this?
okay.
I don't know if I could say his name, but he's casually better on Instagram.
Damn.
Who else do we have?
Curly A. Moore just sent us, or Curly A. Moore.
Yeah.
She
don't-
sent us more memes.
Yeah, we got more memes from Curly. You are so useless. I hate you, Curly. Call her out. It's good to call her out. How do I?
Well, I think the last one you're thinking of is the Prashan trial.
Yeah, I can't open that one for some reason.
right,
Are
so,
you opening my mail? Can we
fellow-
not both? I think we can't both open the mail at the same time.
That's okay. Then I'll take this one.
Tell it to me.
I'll take the wheel. This is from _Prashan Trow. I'm not gonna spell it. It's a long name.
Mhm.
Hi Lars, my name is Prashant, and I send you warm regards from India. I came across your
Aw.
profile and saw you do podcasts, and hence am sending you this text. I intend to begin podcasting in India soon. Smiley face. It would be a pleasure to make your acquaintance and get insights, mentorship, and guidance from you on podcasting. Smiley face. Looking forward to receive a reply from you soon.
Now,
That's
Dan.
really creepy, you guys.
Dan thinks this is a scam. I think this is just someone who was browsing the hashtag podcast and found our post because he doesn't know that we only get 20 views an episode. So that's gonna be. I am gonna let him. I'm gonna give him that information.
Can't
over,
count.
like,
You
yeah.
can't count numbers.
Well, I don't think he's been to the SoundCloud.
I don't know.
He's
I
only
think
on
that's
Instagram.
weird.
But I told him, yeah, whatever questions you have, I'd love to help. I'm interested, and he gave us. Why don't you read the reply, Dan?
Thanks, Lars. Means a lot that you replied. Smiley face. The Indian market is a very enterprising market, and with the advent of tech in the past few years, even more so. I wish to start a podcast that caters to the startup market, interviewing founders, co-founders, etc., as to how they began, executed their respective businesses, capture their journeys, so all the others could get more insights on that. How do you think this idea is?
Now, I will tell you, I have not replied yet. I'm going to reply to him in person because I doubt he's going to listen to the podcast. But I think that's great. I think it's always good to. That's what we do here, right? We don't always have an industry picked out, but we talk to people who live in the town and do stuff in the town, right? That's kind of our
And in
gimmick.
India.
Yeah, I mean, it would be India instead of Eugene, but our show's not called What's Up, What Up
We're
India.
pivoting so we can reach a new market out in India.
Yeah. Hey, there's a billion people we aren't reaching right now. So my advice would be, one, I think it's really good to find a co-host. If you want to try to do these one-on-one interviews, people might not feel super comfortable. When I first started, I had that a lot, and it was really awkward trying to, like, there'd be a lot of silence and pauses. So having someone else who can bounce ideas off you, like I have my Dan, is
Have
good.
my Dan.
And the other thing, I would say mics matter a lot. Sound quality, getting a mixing board. If you're going to, like, you can't do USB mics. I learned that the hard way. But the most important thing to do, if it's on your cell phone or your laptop's webcam, is just to start doing it. And because your first 20 or 30 or 40 are going to suck anyways. So you want to just, the more practice you get, the better you'll get eventually.
That's right, Lars. You know what? That's some solid advice.
I think that's pretty
And
good,
that's
right?
an excellent close to the fan mail. So let's just close that fan mail bag.
Vavoom?
I guess we closed that bag. Well, Dan, what time is it?
Time to hear Lily's story that she's going to tell us.
Oh yeah, I
a while
forgot.
ago.
Oh yeah, this was one of the fun things. I'll
It's
say this.
wild.
I'll say this right before we get into the story. One of the funny things doing this is because we spent so long setting up the mics and getting the headphones and everything working, we talk to the guests and they start going on all these crazy stories and telling us about their life before we're recording, and it's always like, stop saying that. We want to. That's the only interesting thing you're gonna say today. You might as well record it.
Yeah.
So
So I saved it for you. So here
well, I
we go.
appreciate that.
All right. So this is so weird. I've never seen anything like it.
Not
I
a
was-
murder.
Well, yeah, no, it's not a murder. I was out at the Oregon Country Fairgrounds. I think it was the day before yesterday.
Oh, so this is
and-
recent.
Yeah, just a couple days ago. And so you know how in the winter it floods and everything's a puddle. And so I was right by the security tower. You guys both know where that is. And so I was in the
Oh yeah. The
in
new
the
one they built,
entrance
yeah.
that goes out into the meadow, and there was this big puddle, like more singular puddle, and then it got flooded, but there was little space, and it was bubbling. Like I have a
Ooh.
video I'll show you guys later, but literally not the whole thing, just in little spots. There was just mass amounts of bubbles coming up, and so I was like, at first I was like, okay, maybe it's some kind of thing similar to a clam, like you know how creatures can, but no. I investigated, and it was definitely like a heavy stream of bubble, like a
Do you
some
think
kind of
maybe there was like an
pressure.
air pocket that opened up, or maybe some kind of underground gas?
Yeah,
leak or
some kind
something?
of gas bubble or air bubble. Like it really looked like a hot springs, but just it was cold. I touched it; it wasn't hot at all, and it was just in little spots. And then I went like about 400 feet down the path to the west, and I found another puddle. The whole field that was flooded wasn't doing it. There was no bubbles in there, but I found another puddle in the woods right next to the field, and it was also bubbling, and it was just so strange. Like, what is happening? Is it tectonic shifts? Is it volcanic activity? Are we gonna get a
Whoa.
big earthquake? I don't know.
Ooh,
Was
that's
this in
exciting.
Xanadu? Or was this in Shaler
Right
Miller?
outside of Xanadu, like right by the fence, but where you go out into that
Okay.
big field.
Yeah, I haven't been since they invented this Xanadu place, but I do know about the security tower.
Well, Xanadu was already there. It just was called, what was it?
Oh, because people camped there, right? And they kicked them out. They made them all homeless.
Yeah. They used to be it used to be Craft Lot.
Yeah,
Craft
Craft
Lot.
Lot.
Oh,
Mondays.
yeah. Last time I went to fair, that was still called Craft Lot.
I miss Craft
Yeah.
Lot.
we
me
pre-camped
too.
there. We post-camped there. A lot of good times.
That's weird, the bubbling thing. I'm wondering, the fair has an underground pipe system for their water, and I'm wondering, last fair,
Oh, yeah, because of all the frozen trees.
They had a sinkhole.
last fair they had like a pipe burst right in Xanadu on Sunday.
Oh, weird. They had a
They had a
sinkhole, too.
That's crazy.
Oh.
Sinkholes
I
are
don't know
scary.
when it happened. I think it was like a year ago. But yeah, it's like, it was just like a, few feet around and deep. But it just randomly, it just like sunk in
That's-
the
yeah,
middle
that's
of one of
what
the
gets you.
wooden or, dirt paths.
Well, speaking of fair, I heard you were part of some sort of clue hunt. in this
Oh my God,
last-
he doesn't.
Yeah.
He doesn't drop it. He never drops it. Tell us about your scavenger hunt, Dan.
Oh my God.
Okay, so I can't recall if I told you about it or if you found about it another way. Did I tell you about it and you looked for it?
Yeah, you told me about it. And I was the second group of people to do it or
Yeah.
to complete it. But yeah, no, you told me. I forget why we were all talking that fair. Oh yeah, because you gave us I think a lighter before I even did it. You were like, we have these cool deep sea delight lighters, and then you told me like we're doing, or maybe you gave me that later for a prize. But anyways, yeah, you told me like we're doing this weird scavenger hunt, and so then I remembered just where you told me that the little light was to borrow to look for them, and so I was like wandering around one night, and I was like, what should I do? And I was like, ooh, I'm gonna go on a scavenger hunt, and I didn't really know it was gonna be such a thing,
Yeah.
but it was actually so fun. It made my whole fair. It was so much fun, and I got a bunch of kids. I was alone when I started. I was just like wandering
I was
randomly.
so surprised that you went on that journey alone because I'm like, you got a long night ahead.
Pretty much I was alone. Yeah, and I did it all in one night. I didn't know I was gonna, but I did. I finished at like 5 in the morning, and I called you like 4 or 5.
This
I
is
can't
a
believe you
crazy
finished it.
scavenger hunt.
Oh yeah.
It was really fun. Yeah, so I got my LED, and what it was is like you go around. You started at Deep Sea Delights, and it was the first clue somewhere on the picnic table or whatever, or on the board. And then you went around and follow. It would say like go, but it wouldn't tell you directly where to go. It would be a clue like go to where the sun, meets the horizon at this time or whatever. I don't remember what
It
you
all
said,
like
but
it all rhymed.
yeah, like really creative little poems. And then you had to figure it out. Like you would only know if you knew your way around fair and you knew like this is where this happens at like this time. So that was why I felt like it was so fun because it reminded me like, yeah, I've been coming here almost my whole life. Like I know where everything is. I know what's going on. And then it was cool because I met some random kids who I kind of knew, but I never hung out with. And they're like, yeah, we've been coming here for 15 years too. Like, we'll help you finish it. And they had so much fun. And we all like took video. I still have all the videos of each clue and
Oh,
stuff.
you have to show me those.
Yeah, I will. I'll send them to you.
It's funny how much that happens where it was like a collaborative effort where a couple people would go and people would join them and it'd just become a giant party. And then at the end, the few people who did finish it, I felt bad because I didn't have enough prizes for like a group of 10 to 15
I
people.
was going
Right.
to ask, what prize did you give Lily?
I can't recall. I made some like Deep Sea Delights magnets. My friend actually for the first few people had a crystal that he like hand carved and made into a necklace. That was a prize.
Oh, that's so cute.
So I'm gonna definitely do it again next fair, and I'm gonna try to maybe work with the OCF staff to try to get newer and different prizes.
Well, I'll tell
If
you
you're
what.
interested.
It sounds like you had better prizes than we have for Dan's Prize Bucket Trivia Wall Challenge.
Prize Trivia Bucket Wall Challenge.
I
You always want
actually-
me to say the word Eugene. It's Dan's Eugene
It's-
Trivia Wall Bucket Prize
Just the
Challenge.
Eugene Trivia Prize Bucket Challenge.
Prize Bucket
Prize
Wall.
Bucket
There's a wall in
Challenge.
there.
There's no wall.
I
The
still
wall- the
have
bucket's
the
on the wall.
lighter. I saved it because I was like, this is the coolest lighter ever. It says Deep Sea Delights.
Well,
Thank you.
So I purposely don't use it so that I'll have it later.
put that phone away, Dan, because we're going to the break. But when we come back, it's going to be Dan's Prize Bucket Trivia Wall Challenge.
Ooh, snack time. I hate people who make sounds when they eat when they're like,
Oh yeah. I'm one of those people who I can't stand. I feel bad because sometimes I have to tell Ariel like, we're gonna have to watch this movie after you're done eating. And it's not even her. She doesn't eat incredibly loud. I can't do it. I can't deal with it.
yeah.
And then when I'm eating and I can hear myself crunching, I'm like, isn't that? Do you want me to stop? And she's like, I can't even hear you. I'm like, really? 'Cause
Like I can hear it for sure, right in
Yeah.
my brain.
And with that, We're back from the break.
That's
We're
how
back.
it's done.
I hope that gargling sound came in. It's like a milk-based drink, so there were bubbles coming out of my mouth, and I was like, oh, gross, oops. My bad.
And that's how it's done.
I'm trying to burp. That's
Welcome
what
back
I'm
from the break. I'm sure you've heard some break music.
I bet they did.
I bet they did. It was probably...
It's not happening.
Are you
Edit in the name of the music here. I'm kidding. I would never
was
edit
trying to
in the
burp.
name of the music
Are you
there.
doing Wolf of Wall Street?
I was trying to burp, but it won't. I don't have to anymore.
Break
a little one.
music. Break music.
Enough of that break. It's time for what we all came here for.
Welcome back from the break. It's time for the Eugene Prize Bucket Wall Trivia Challenge.
Oh my god.
I'm not even gonna correct you. Let's just.
What do you call? You've called it that in the
No,
past.
I've called it. I've been consistent. It's the Eugene Trivia Prize Bucket Challenge.
You never putting the word wall in it. You
No,
never,
there's
because
no-
it's a prize wall, but it's in a bucket. It's a prize wall bucket challenge.
Ah.
There's no bucket, so who cares?
Oh, I have a bucket if you need an extra one.
Well, I don't know, because Dan might get rid of that one too.
Well, you know what? I got this twitch in my eye. I think we'd better just get to it.
We better finish this. Dan's like, I have somewhere to go. I have a family emergency to
I
plan.
got a family to eat with.
A family to go.
A
Man,
family
I
to
got a
eat.
whole family to eat with.
Eat.
All right.
Do you want to
I have to
cut that? Do you want to cold start again?
No,
a
that
lot of-
was
a
really
lot of
good.
nonsense.
Keep that.
All right, Lily, are you ready?
N-
Because you're about to go into the Eugene Trivia Prize Bucket
Uh-oh.
Challenge.
Wall.
Starting now, cue the music. Lily, question 1.
Wait, Dan, you have to explain the rules.
Oh, okay. Well, the rules are you need 2 out of 5 to win a prize.
There's prizes, but you need to get 2 right to win 1.
Okay.
And then each additional question you get right gets you another prize out of the bag.
Oh,
And if I know something, you can phone a friend, and if I don't, you can't.
all right.
Because you could ask me, and I'd just tell you the wrong answer.
Phone a brother. Finish this sentence, Lily. Question 1. Eggs are cheaper in the blank.
What? In the coop? I don't know. In the. Okay, phone a brother.
Eggs are cheaper in the country, Lily.
Oh.
Guarantee.
That's
Is it?
right.
Is that true?
I always feel like
Motorhomes, motorhomes.
Cool.
Is it guarantee or is it? I feel like they say guarantee, but that's like not a word.
Well, you say
We do sell
Garrity.
eggs around
It is
here.
guarantee.
Like people sell eggs from their house.
Yeah, the
Okay,
Junction
keep-
City.
continue.
It's about buying motorhomes
Right
in
down the
Junction
street.
City.
Duck eggs.
It's true. No, she stopped.
Oh, did she get?
She sold her ducks.
She get in trouble?
Oh, she stopped right down the
For
street.
those who don't know, there's a lady who with ducks that she would sell their eggs. And they had some pretty racist names, I'll tell you.
They're ducks,
I'm
Dan.
not joking.
Wow, that's wild. I never bought them.
It's funny to hear you think something's racist.
Well, she named her ducks that were of African descent, like Shaniqua and stuff.
Huh, that's beautiful.
All right.
Question number 2. With
Question
1
2.
point in the bag and no lifelines left.
Which famous Mexican-inspired fast food restaurant was founded in Eugene, Oregon?
Mexican
Famous?
inspired fast food restaurant that's famous? Gosh, what do we have? Was it like one of the burrito people? Like burrito?
I'm gonna have to wait for your final answer, your distinctive
Dang.
final answer.
Yeah, the word burrito is not really a restaurant.
I
name.
know, right?
Is it Los Forolos?
Is it?
I'll
No.
eliminate that off the board.
Okay.
Um,
I
Man.
can sleep at night.
for some reason I want to guess burrito amigos, but I just can't think of any like real. All right, fine. That's my answer because I have no idea.
Final answer, Burrito Amigos. Incorrect.
Is it
What
Taco
is
Time?
it?
It is Taco Time.
What? Really?
So
They were
I
found
never
here?
knew if Taco Time was like a huge chain or not, because they don't have it in the Midwest.
Oh, it's a huge chain, but I did not know that they were founded here.
In 1960, Ron Friedrich opened the first Taco Time near University of Oregon on
Cute.
13th and High.
Okay,
Wow.
can we, for 1 second,
Yeah.
Taco Time is very weird. It's not as good as Taco Bell. They have
No.
sunflower seeds in
Yes!
their burritos,
Oh!
which freaks
And
me
it's
out.
way more
It
expensive too.
freaks me out. You can't have sunflower seeds in a fast food burrito.
Thank
The
you for
whole
pointing that out.
store smells like it, and I won't go there.
We
Yeah,
thought-
I
we
won't
thought
be
it was
involved. I'm not getting
I'm
it.
not going.
Last time, my friends and I, because it's a joke, we have we grew up in Veneta, and there's a Taco Time there, and no one likes the Taco Time.
But you have to go because like, what else are you gonna eat
It's
at fair?
it's clearly like a money laundering establishment because no one goes there. We don't know how it's still alive. So like many years after high school, we all went there and did like a flash mob. We're like gonna give them their biggest group of customers all at once, and there's really just 5 people. But when we got it, there was sunflower seeds in our burrito, and we're like, is this how it always was? We didn't know that.
No, it didn't used to be like that.
That's a new thing
It
for
was
sure.
no, it was like 10 years ago. When I was in 8th grade. Maybe that wasn't 10 years
That was not 10 years
But-
ago, actually. Fun fact.
Whenever that was when I had my first sunflower seed burrito, and I
would
just
say
wanted
that's-
to cry.
I would say that was like 5 years
I still
ago.
taste it. It was so bad. It was definitely like
6, 7,
7 or
14,
8
14?
because I graduated high school 3 years ago, if I had, which I
Right.
didn't.
Taco Bell, you're on watch.
Yeah,
Get
for
those
real.
sunflowers out of my burrito.
Also, Taco Bell isn't it, but don't work there. Okay, moving on.
I like Burrito
Question-
Amigos.
Question 3. Name 3 booths that are both featured regularly at Saturday Market and the Oregon Country Fair.
Oh wow! All right, let's
So
see.
ones that are both featured at the fair and Saturday Market.
All right, Rita's Burritos, Dana's Cheesecake,
There it is.
and what's the one with the pad thai? Is it
You
Bangkok?
got it. You got it.
You
Know
got
the name.
it.
You gotta say
Bangkok
it.
Grill.
Bangkok Grill. That's the one.
For
Bangkok
show, for
Grill.
show. Also,
You
I
wanna
want to
put
shout out
those?
the tamale people, and I want to say I miss the sushi people. It's been about 15 or at least 10 years since they've come to the market, and it's been really sad, and I wish they would come back. Sushi at the market, let's get it. They had huge California rolls. They were so big. Come on, guys.
I
We
didn't
can
even
do
know
it.
they were
Well,
at
I
Saturday
want to
Market.
start a petition. I do.
Who else did we have? Is Toby's at fair? Tofu Palace?
Yeah,
Yeah,
is
yeah.
that fair? Yeah.
Who
One,
else?
the one of the big hitters.
Is
the heavy
Taste of
hitters.
India at
Toby's
Saturday
isn't
Market?
at Saturday Market anymore.
Oh, they're not.
no,
I didn't
they
know
left a few years ago. It's really
that.
sad.
Oh, 15 years ago?
No, it was like 2.
I thought you were talking about because I know they're at the fair. I didn't know they left Saturday Market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where am I supposed to get a Palace cooler?
You have to wait all year.
I would kill myself.
Get the
if I
Oregon-
wanted
That's how I feel about a Knish.
No,
I
the Oregon
can't
Berry
wait.
Cooler
Is amazing.
is okay until you've had a Palace Cooler. Once you've had a Palace Cooler, you can never go back.
It's very different. It's
Palace
very
Cooler
sweet.
is the black of drinks.
Yeah, it's very, very sweet and like berryful.
I stand by the Oregon Berry Cooler.
The
I'm
Oregon Berry
raising it my
Cooler is a
fist.
great drink if you're not having a Palace
Oh,
Cooler.
I remember the Oregon Berry
It's
Cooler
from
is
the
the
lemonade
sweet
people,
one,
yeah.
and then the Palace
Cooler
is
has the
like
mint.
minty.
Yeah, it's refreshing.
An Oregon Berry Cooler, they dump in all the fruit chunks.
Like Marionberry. Yeah, I mean, it's good. I would
You
definitely
just gotta throw
get
in
one of those
some
with some
mint
vodka in it.
and maybe lemon.
I feel like the lemonade booth raised their prices before everyone else
They've
did.
gone up like $1. It used to be $2 for a cup, and now it's like $3.75.
And that's like for like small.
Well, they just have one size of lemonade.
Oh, yeah, these stuff too.
Question 4. Are
So you
Excuse
have
me.
you now have 2 out of 3?
She has 2 out of 5.
2 out of 5. So this is question 5. You said it was
This is
question
4.
4. Can't have.
Well, in the whole scheme. Anyway, question 4.
She has 2 right, which means she gets a point, and she could get multiple points. Prizes.
Yeah, she can get multiple prizes at this point.
So if you score this one right,
All right. What berry was developed by the USDA ARS breeding program in cooperation with Oregon State University?
What? What berry? God, was it? Alright, I'm gonna like.
Would you like a reread?
I wonder if it was like. Was it the huckle or the Oregon grape? Okay, I need a reread.
What berry was developed by the USDA ARS breeding program in cooperation with Oregon State University? You can't phone a friend.
can I please have a definition for the ARS acronym?
That stands for the Agricultural
Research Society?
Resistance. Shoot.
Oh, Research Society, huh?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. That didn't help.
Dang, that's a weird one.
Yeah, because like, there might be a couple.
There's so many berries. First, I'm just gonna list all the berries I know.
Go for it.
So we got the boysen and the elder and the Marion and the thimble and the huckle and the
Don't forget
black
the
and the other
salmonberry.
black and the salmon and the raspberry and all the other raspberries.
Golden raspberry.
Blueberry,
Yeah.
black raspberries, the
Black
native
raspberries.
blackberries, the invasive blackberries. What other kinds of berries is there? Oregon grapes. Is that a
Dingleberries.
berry? Dingleberries.
Do we have champagne grapes here, or is that?
All right, we're gonna need an
Elderberry?
answer.
All right.
Well, that'll be
The
our
native blackberry.
You-
I don't know. That's
I-
my guess.
I feel like the native blackberry wasn't developed in a lab.
Okay, I don't know. What was it? It wasn't huckleberries. They look too natural. Fine, I'll say boysenberry.
All right, boysenberry. Final answer. It's incorrect.
What is it?
Well, Lars actually said it.
It's gonna be the Marionberry.
It's the Marionberry.
Marionberry.
He
Damn,
said
that's
it right
so
before his
close.
question. This is twice now.
I always do that
Lars
to
has
him.
mentioned the
Funny.
I
answer.
just say the
That's
answer.
funny. All right, Marion.
Twice now in the trivia.
Wow,
I
that's
think
so
I've actually done it 3 or
interesting
4
to know.
times.
Yeah, the Marionberry, aka the Marion blackberry, which accounts for over half of all blackberries produced in Oregon.
That's the
Really?
invasive one.
I thought the invasive one was from like England or something.
I don't know. I just made that up.
It's the Blackberry.
The Britberry.
That was only question 4. I thought we already did 5.
Nope.
Wow.
This is question 5.
Here it is, question 5.
What
for that final
are
point.
Lily Snyder? What are the 3 B's of Eugene? Like the letter B. Like, what are the 3 things that start with B?
Is this from the Wikipedia page?
Beer. Or it's booze. Beer? Okay.
I feel like it's not bitches. and
I want to say bitches, but no, I'm not.
Seems like it should be bitches, right?
What do we got over here?
Wet.
Oregon? Not baseball.
I said Eugene.
Eugene? What?
Boysenberry.
God, what other things do we even have that start with a B? Blunts?
Is that really?
Is that really one? Yay.
Beer, blunts. Oh man, that's
beer,
tricky.
blunts, and what is it? Babes? No, I don't know. Is that it? No.
Ooh. I'm gonna try to steal this. I'm thinking, I don't know what B words we have in this town.
Beavers?
Is it burritos?
Burritos.
Bars.
Not beavers?
You guys want to go with bitches?
I would like to
No.
go with bitches.
No.
Can I put bitches
No.
on the record?
No. Is it bitches? No.
Is
It is?
No, this is completely objective. I made this up.
Oh, it's your
Okay.
list.
But I want to
Good.
see, because I was thinking like beer, bikes, and bitches.
Oh,
You-
bikes!
You came up with blunts, and that's actually
That's
better.
actually really Eugene.
Yeah, so
it
maybe
could have been beer, bikes, and blunts.
I think that's better than
Because
Bitches
we all
and
know
beer.
the bitches are there.
Oh, this is
I mean,
There are bitches everywhere.
Eugene.
Yeah.
Eugene be full of bitches.
yeah.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm gonna give you that last one too. So
Thank
you. Get 2 prizes.
Oh, I
Out of
can't
the
wait. I
Eugene
can't
Prize
wait.
Bucket
Do
Trivia
I do
Wall
it now?
Challenge purse.
Oh my god, I feel so special.
Oh, you-
Throw it at me.
Yeah, it's spoiler. They're not great.
You zip it open. Don't
They're
look
great.
in. Don't
Don't
look.
look.
And
Yeah,
just
it's like you kinda- it's a
grab
feel and
2
go.
things.
Just grab.
You can do one at a
something.
time if you want for dramatic revealing purposes.
Prepare to be disappointed.
I feel something cold. Oh, I'm
Prepare to
scared.
blast
That
off.
feels like a hot sauce packet from Taco Bell. Is that what it is?
Who knows?
Lie to me. All right, I forgot my 2. Oh my god, yes, these
it's-
are the best ones. Can I look now at the
You
rest?
can look and tell the listener.
Oh, she's looking in the rest of the
I
bucket.
knew it. I knew it.
What is it?
I
Mild-
worked
mild?
at Taco
Is
Bell
it medium?
for 1
What's-
month, and I knew the feeling of a Diablo.
Oh, it's a Diablo.
It's a Diablo.
What's it say on it?
Can't even take it.
Wow. Not the best
An
hot sauce
Advil.
packet you could have gotten.
An Advil packet for my pain after the Diablo. A super lemon sour head. And a candle, a floating candle. Ooh, and what the hell is this? A shower cap.
Yep.
I should just put that on now.
So,
just,
You can switch out prizes. I mean, it's
so
getting down to the bottom of the
now
barrel.
we can't let our guest
I'm
for
gonna eat my
episode
candy now.
14 listen to this episode. Which 2 things did you actually get?
I got the York peppermint patty.
Oh, nice.
With the it has a picture of a penguin on it
Now,
for
is that
some reason.
dark chocolate?
I feel like it's a special shape.
It does. It,
It
does.
looks like it's a pumpkin shaped.
Oh,
Oh
is
my
it
God.
pumpkin flavored?
It's
Pumpkin
dark
peppermint.
chocolate
it's from
covered
Halloween.
peppermint
Okay.
patty. I'm so excited. But can I ask, why is there a penguin on the Halloween thing?
You know, because it's a costume.
And
Danny DeVito.
I got a chocolate coin.
Mhm.
Ooh.
That's
That's
Pirate
also
Booty.
that's about from about the
Irish.
same time. That's for my birthday. So
That's from your birthday?
Yeah.
Oh, so you got some expired candy.
wow, it's only
It
like
never
30 days.
expires.
No. Well,
Well,
it's called milk chocolate for a reason.
Whoa, whoa!
Okay.
I feel like that might be dark chocolate. That looks
this
very,
is dark.
That looks very dark.
I think this is milk.
That's gonna be milk.
Where are we at? Time.
We're at we already did the fan mail segment.
I meant time wise.
Oh, time wise. Well, there's a lot of
Just
dead
give me
air.
a number. Just give me a
Well,
number.
I would say it's closer to 46, but there's a lot. There's at least 6 minutes I'm cutting.
Okay, that's fine. That's good to know.
59.
Well, then I suppose we could talk about some Eugene issues.
Yeah, why don't we go to the Eugene Drama Hour and then
The drama hour.
make that theme, Dan, and then I'll play it. But you make it.
All right, I'll do that. But let's start off with Shoes Right Here is closing.
All right. Well, First of all, where is that?
Yeah, like
That's on 6th,
and what?
It's near Blair, I think.
Oh,
Um,
I don't think I would take my shoes off in
no,
the
it's
Whitaker.
it's right near the it's right
You
near
have to
Beer Garden.
You have to take your shoes off to buy new ones. Wait, shoot, we were actually just in there. Leo bought pink laces the other day. I can't believe they're closing.
Yeah, no, Shoes
It's
Right
so
Here
sad.
is one of the best shoe places in Eugene, and especially for people like me, where it's like if you wear 13 and up, good luck finding any like good shoes anywhere.
You know, I actually have the exact opposite problem at Shoeaholic. My feet are like size 6.5 or 7, and a lot of their
Whoa.
shoes, 8 is the smallest, and most of them it's like 9.5 is the
Your
Let me
smallest.
see
feet
those
are
little
so
dancer
little.
feet.
Aw,
Oh, it's tiny little feet.
Yeah, and
They
like,
are
in
dancing
the
feet.
past, I've measured
you
them
have a
like
huge arch.
I've had the people measure them and tell me there were 9s at the shoe store, but the last time I went and bought shoes, they were 7s. They
9s
were
and ladies.
7
Maybe
and
you
6.5.
lost a few inches.
Feet inches, yeah. My dick's still huge though.
It's inappropriate for the What Up Eugene podcast.
Oh, you're right. I should
keep
not
it
talk about
family
feet.
We'll
friendly.
edit that out. Just kidding, we
fuck
won't.
that, Dan.
So I'm sad. I got to get in there and get those clearance shoes.
Get that shoe.
Always finding an excuse.
Next thing, I'm just gonna say it. Holiday market has already begun.
Has
Dude,
already begun.
I missed the last Saturday market. I don't really care.
You don't care about holiday?
Oh, no. I just don't really care that I missed the last Saturday.
Hey.
I will say I wish they had knishes at either.
Here's a
But,
question.
you know.
Name 3 booths that are at Saturday Market and Holiday Market.
All right.
Dana's Cheesecakes, Bangkok,
Bangkok
Grill,
Hey,
Britta's Burritos.
you know what? You can't just steal all my answers.
Wait, there's
I
more.
can.
The lemonade booth?
Yeah,
What's
the
it-
Oregon Berry
I was
cooler
gonna say,
booth. Right?
what's that booth actually called?
It's literally called lemonade.
It's called Lemonade.
Yeah, it's called
They
lemonade.
should just call it the Oregon Berry Cooler.
They
It
should
should.
just
Yeah,
call
the
it
Lemonade's not
Get
as
Your
good.
Drink.
No,
Oh,
question.
great.
Hold on. So, Toby's is not at Holiday Market either?
No.
What the fuck? I seriously, I haven't had a
Toby's is
Palace
just
Cooler
once
in
a year
years,
now.
and now I want one so bad.
You know who is at Holiday Market? My mom's booth.
Dana's Cheesecake?
No, she does glass art.
Oh.
Yep.
I was really hoping your mom was going to hook me up with cheesecake.
No, but her booth is often behind Bangkok Grill, and they will just hand her noodles for free.
Question.
Oh my god.
What's the deal with Dana? Where's she at? Is she alive still? Is she hanging out? Is she up listening to the podcast? Is she going to give me cheesecake?
Probably
What's
not.
the deal? Is this like one of those things where it's like named after Dana, but she's not involved in the company at all? What's going on, Dana? Hit
If
us
we
up.
can't get, we're not going to get Dana to listen. If we can't get Lily to listen,
We can't get-
or
she-
Brent.
Lily
I've
has
been
listened.
listening.
She's listened to like
Okay.
10
I
of them.
missed a few, like 3.
Yeah, with the bad ones. I
Well,
totally skipped
no,
the bad
I did. I
ones.
haven't watched 5, 2, and 7 yet.
Ooh, 2 is Geronimo.
She's still-
there's 2, or is that Jesse?
I'd argue she's still our number 2 fan.
Yeah, because we only have 2 people who listen. Actually,
I,
that's not true.
I was
Jasmine,
gonna watch them in order, and then I just went really.
That's
random.
not true. Jasmine also listens. I don't know how many she's heard, but she's listens. So and she
Oh, and
requested.
12. I haven't watched 12. yet.
Jasmine requested we bring back the sports news segment, and I said I don't have anything else to say about sports, and she said,
Yeah, there is no news in
she
sports.
said, how about them Ducks? And I said that's the thing I said the first time.
Plus, we got some death threats for that theme.
Did we really?
Yeah.
From who?
I don't know. Just
Who even listened?
that's
Who's
the
giving
only.
you death
We
threats.
kept getting
Come
these
at me, bro.
emails. I
Come at
deleted
me.
them. I didn't want you to see them. They said enough of that theme. We hate it.
Dan,
He's
Dan's
making
making
shit
some
up
real
over
shit
here.
up over here.
Sports.
Sports news.
Oh Jesus. All right. Well, I got something to talk about.
Give it to me.
Recently, Eugene Weekly had their Best of Eugene issue.
Oh man, every
No.
year I see the thing and it's like best song, and I'm like, oh, I should write a song, and every year I just don't get around to it.
What was it?
The best song.
The best. What was the best
so
food?
it's like a
what
write-in.
was the best food cart?
Let me. I think the best food cart was. I think it was Bok Bok.
Where's that?
Really?
Where's Bok
I
Bok?
haven't tried
Is
them.
that at the beer garden? I
It's
only eat at the beer
chicken
garden.
and waffles, right?
That's
Wait.
ice cream for waffles. You're thinking.
Wait, where's Bok
Oh
Bok?
my god, ice cream for
Where's
waffles.
ice cream
is
for
bomb.
waffles? I haven't
Is
been
it
to
called
the...
Bok Bok? Yeah,
Ice
it's
cream for
Bok
waffles
Bok,
is
not
at
Bok Bok.
Ninkasi in the Whitaker,
Oh,
and it's a
shoot.
food truck, and they have like
Yeah.
waffles with ice cream.
No, I always just go to the Sandwich League when I'm there.
Oh,
Shout out to the Sandwich League.
I'm a big fan of whatever.
shout out
that-
to tacos.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of tacos on the Whitaker. There's like 7 taco places in the Whitaker. I'm not
There's,
saying
like,
it's
12.
a problem. There's like 12.
They just opened up a new one the
There's
other
a couple.
day.
There's a couple carts. There's Tacovore. There's the other taco place. There's Taco Loco. I mean, and I'll say this. I know Laughing Planet's not a taco place, but I think it's still Mexican food. There's just a
It's
lot of that.
definitely not
It's-
Mexican.
it's not. It's
food.
it's like,
Burritos.
they have
fusion.
American burrito.
American.
it's
Whatever.
American fusion. All right. So best burger. We got number 1, Killer Burger.
Yeah,
Number 2,
Mm,
Cornucopia.
no.
Number 3, Little Big Burger.
Wow.
I've never been
Those
there.
are the worst 3 burgers in town.
What? No,
Okay,
Cornucopia is not-
Killer
okay.
Burger
Hold
is
on,
good.
hold on. I will
I like
say
Killer Burger and corn. myself.
Cornucopia at 5th is fine, but again, they're like because they have the same name as the other place, you can't vote them unless you specify which location.
No, it includes both.
Because if that place at 17th posts the poster that says best burger or second or whatever, that's bullshit. It's
now
the worst
I crave
burger.
a burger.
Little Big Burger is just a pile of shit, and also it's like a fast food chain, so that's stupid. Killer Burger is conceptually cool, but it's just kind of.
I think it's more. I think they're that one got number one because it's a cool place to hang out.
It is a good. It is. I mean, they have the bottomless fries, and it's right downtown.
And yeah, everyone goes there.
The
'cause
problem
it's
with
right
Killer
there.
Burger is it's like the idea. I think is that like a 7-year-old was given a restaurant to run and just got to do what he wanted. Like they don't have numbers. They just yell your name, but they play the music so loud that you can't hear them.
Let's rewind. They have bottomless fries.
They have bottomless fries.
I never
Did you-
knew that.
Yeah, well, it's. I mean, it's like the thing is, it's so much food that it's hard to like finish. But yeah, any burger comes with bottomless fries. So and also the fry order. So if you finish your fries, you just go up and say, "Hey, can I have some more?" And they'll give you more.
Oh my
Burger.
God.
Little Big Burger has the opposite problem.
Yeah,
I-
their fries are $4.
Well, also their burgers. I know it's in the name, but the burgers.
They're
are
not
tiny.
big. They're just
tiny.
little. They're just. I always have to go and order 2 burgers and a fry, and a soda, and I get a discount because I work near there, and it's still like $13 or $14.
You get a discount because you work
But
near there.
they don't. Yeah, well, we supply their bacon or something. They don't have a combo on their menu. There's no. When your fries are $4, you need to have a combo option.
I agree. Lily, what would you say is your favorite burger in Eugene?
I don't eat burgers as much as I love them, but I do think that Turtles has really good burgers.
Potatoes is good.
I think McMenamins has pretty bomb burgers. I would say they're overpriced, but they're still
Mhm.
pretty. They taste really good because they have like. I like someone who does the mix up, who will throw some caramelized onions or
Mhm.
goat cheese or some bacon.
Well, we've talked about
A good sauce always helps too.
What did we talk about? That barbecue place on 13th or 12th or whatever downtown before Tim's barbecue.
Bill and Tim's, yeah.
Bill and Tim's.
Their burger is incredible. The chips is lame, but the burger's good.
I've never had their burger. I've only had their pulled pork. And I think I've had their grilled cheese because my nephew's eating it.
I wanted to wrap up my other thing with Killer Burger. The deal with Killer Burger is that every burger comes with bacon on it. If you order a veggie burger, they will put bacon on it unless you order no bacon.
That's really weird.
Which is really fucking childish. I get their whole gimmick, but it's just stupid. And that's my point. I feel like a kid runs it. It's popular because of the location and the prices, but it's just
But
kind of
that's pretty
just kind of
inappropriate.
shitty.
I'm gonna run through the next ones a little bit quicker.
Oh, I want to keep talking about burgers. I actually thought there's a food cart at Beer Garden that does burgers that are incredible. I don't know their
Are you
name.
talking about the Zingaro?
I assume so. This is
Yeah,
the burger
prob-
one. Oh my
They
god.
do like burgers and fries and hot
Yeah,
dogs.
I mean they do like
Now I
poutine and
really
they
want a
do.
burger.
Oh my god, that's a good place.
I wasn't going to this shitty, amazing Italian restaurant after I'd go get a burger with you guys.
Maybe
no,
me and
it's just
Lars
good.
will.
It's just good. We all. It's not Mozzie's you're going to.
All right. Well, next, do you guys want to hear a best vegetarian/vegan or best Thai?
Thai. Is
Yeah,
it
best
tie
Thai.
me
Yeah,
up,
that's
all
much more
tied up?
interesting. I don't care about the vegetarian.
Nope, best Thai. The winner, number 1 is Tara Rin.
Sure, classic.
Number 2 is Tasty Thai.
Mhm.
Number 3 is Sabai.
I've never been to Sabai.
I will say this. I think the Tasty Thai, in my opinion, over here in South Eugene, blows donkeys for quarters.
It does. It's not real Thai food. It's
No.
still like good if you're really hungry.
Is that on campus? I went to one on campus that sucked, and
There's
there's
one
another
on
one on campus that's like
and right up
cheap.
here.
Okay,
I
yeah.
think, I think Sweet Basil Express is way
Wait,
better.
oh wait, are you talking about the one over by Market of Choice?
Yeah, and I
Oh,
went there the other
yeah,
night,
no,
and
they-
it's like it's not
they blow
bad.
dick
you
hard.
can eat it. It's not like I can't eat this, but it's not like
No, it
real
isn't.
Thai food. Like,
Did Mekola's go out of business?
Mekola's?
Is Mekola's the one that went out of
I
business?
think they did. Yeah, I don't see them anywhere.
'Cause they had their pad thai had like really
No,
tasty
they're-
noodles.
They're on like Franklin or something, right?
All right, though,
I think
real
I think
quick,
they're gone.
shout out best Thai food ever,
What's
Vera Porns. God, why can't Fort Bragg, California. Sorry, I went blank.
There we go.
Vera Porns.
Called Vera Porn.
It's
Yeah.
called Vera Porns. There is porn in the name, except for there's
Yes.
an E and an S on the end, so
Well,
it's
it's got
kind of
porn in it.
okay. And Vera is part of the same word, but it's just the best ever. Yeah,
Okay, we'll have
that's
to
all
try
I'll
it.
say.
Give us one more best of category, Dan.
There's a lot of best ofs, but we gotta cut it down for time. The next one I'm gonna do is best grub under $8 in Eugene. Anyone want to guess what the number 1 is?
Number 1. Well, it's probably
Dang.
not taco time.
Subway. No, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm annoyed that Little Big Burger made it onto that other list because I know we only have one here, but it's a chain, so it's like what chains make it on? Like, is Taco Bell on this? Is McDonald's on it?
I'm gonna give you one hint and say no fast food restaurants are included in any of these lists.
except for Little Big Burger.
Yeah, that's some register guard shit when they include like Domino's and stuff.
But Little Big Burger is a fast food restaurant and
I
a
know
chain.
it's more of a local Pacific Northwest chain though.
It's still a chain.
Okay, I'm gonna say no Little Big Burger.
Okay. Well, yeah, obviously that's not under $8. Best under $8. I feel actually speaking of Los Farolos, because I think Burrito Boy and Burrito Amigos are a little more expensive if I'm remembering.
Okay.
That would be my go-to.
What are you gonna guess the number one is for best under $8, Lily?
Dude, I don't know. Everything is so expensive here. Bagel.
Yeah.
What's that bagel place right
Bagel
there?
Sphere?
Humble Bagel.
Humble Bagel is $8 for everything. Bagel Spear has some little cheaper
Fine,
stuff.
Bagel Sphere. I
Yeah.
don't think that's it, but let's
You
guess.
guys are both wrong. Number one,
Oh, fuck you.
Cafe Yum.
What?
Bullshit.
No, Cafe Yum is so expensive.
Bullshit.
And you
yeah.
don't get
fuck
full.
that.
I think they're talking about if you just get one item and that's it.
Yeah, if you get
No.
like a tortilla.
No,
Actually,
and
they charge you
skimp
$2
you.
to add a tortilla
They
to a
used
wrap.
to give you so much, and now they give you like half a container with
No,
a
fuck
little
that.
bite of avocado, and it's
Fuck
like,
that.
what?
Plus, that's like a giant chain. I know it's local, but it's still a giant chain.
Yeah, no, yeah. Overall, thumbs
Yeah.
down for Cafe Yum.
Yeah.
I would eat it. Their food tastes good, but like customer service and
Customer service sucks there.
And
This is the
money.
problem with viewer voted stuff because these idiots aren't actually paying attention to how much Cafe Yum
These
costs.
fucking
Right.
idiots.
Well,
they're
this is
like,
why
oh,
we
it's
don't let-
healthy. It's rice and beans. It's yum sauce, and it's like,
Why we don't
hey,
let our
guys.
audience vote.
hey guys, chill out.
I'm gonna tell you guys
Their
number two.
tofu's good.
Hold on. My favorite thing about Cafe Yum is their menu says over half of their ingredients are organic, which is like, it's such a stupid thing. If you're gonna commit to organic, they're charging enough money that they could just do everything in organic. It's not that
Yeah,
much
they
more
really are.
expensive considering how much they charge.
Yep, I agree. Let's move on. Number two. Hometown boy makes good. We're in South Eugene. Number two, El Super Burrito.
Oh hell yeah! Oh, why did I say
Yeah.
Los Farolos?
I
Yeah,
love,
El
I
Super
love El
Burrito.
And
Super.
they're good. They're a good deal. They
and
are
I-
a good.
I-
grub under
Really
$8.
nice people.
And I have said before, I know they
Kinda
raised their
greasy.
prices in the last year, but it was
Too
ridiculously cheap. It was too
before,
cheap.
Yeah, so
How
it's
could
like
they even make any money? It was too cheap.
Jalisco's
and
really
it's
raised their prices.
fat burrito.
What's that?
Jalisco's on West 11th.
I don't go there because
Oh,
they're not
okay.
El Super Burrito.
They're good, but they've raised their prices. We called using an old menu, and we were trying to do this price thing, and it ended up being like going from a $10 item to a $14 item. It was
Oh my
insane
God,
price.
yeah.
Anyway, we still like Jalisco's. Number three coming in with Burrito Boy.
No.
Oh no, yeah, I do Los Farolos over that. The problem with Burrito Boy is that it's not good food.
It's just not
Yeah.
good food.
It's
It's
just
just
like
like
you could
old,
get
wet.
something-
It's like Taco Bell.
Yeah, if you wanted to, you could get something from Burrito Amigos for under $8 in the same way that Cafe
But
Yum is under
healthier
$8.
food.
But Burrito Amigos is so much better than Burrito Boy.
Like
Burrito
whole
Boy
beans.
is a
and-
shit show.
All right.
I hate Burrito Boy.
We're gonna do our last category, which
Give
is
it to me.
best new restaurant. I don't think any of us have eaten at these.
I'm guessing not.
Number one, Poke Stop.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, I actually really like it, but you have to get the right stuff. If you get the pink sauce, which most people
jeez.
do, I have no respect for it. I really don't.
Are those
So-
those
no,
you
acai
ruined
bowls
it.
or what do they call them?
It's a
Acai
poke
bowl?
bowl.
It's
not a poke
it's
bowl,
raw.
okay.
Poke is
Yeah.
raw fish, so it's
like
a tuna bowl.
Hawaiian, yeah.
It's just,
Oh.
or it's a not a tuna, a
It's-
sushi bowl.
Yeah, it's like rice and fish. It's
Alright.
sometimes it's
Seaweed
mango and
and-
stuff. So is Pokestop at Beer Garden? Because I know they have a poke place there. or is-
the Eugene station.
Oh, okay.
on the same.
I've never had poke. I don't think it's for me, but I've seen them around.
so good. I
I'm gonna-
want some.
Next one, Confusion, which I think.
Oh,
I've
I
had.
heard really good things
think I've
about
had
them.
I wonder because we have the Chinese restaurant here now, but we used to have Three Forks, and that was like a Thai fusion, and that was incredible. So
Yeah, I
Three
remember-
Forks was bomb.
I'm hoping that Kung Fusion is good. I haven't been yet.
I've heard that it's good. I haven't been either.
Next one, we got Novo Latin.
100% don't know what that
I
is.
don't. Yeah, I've heard
Oh!
Nova, but I don't
I-
even know.
It's over
Oh
at
yeah,
Oakway.
it's
Broadway. Oh yeah, it is.
oh Broadway. Oh never mind.
Oakway Center.
Oakway
Oh, Oakway Center.
And then because this is like there was a two-way tie for second place. Third
I'm
place
lost.
is Blue Mist, which is from the people who brought you Tower in.
What?
Blue Mist is over by Valley River Center, and it's kind of a spendy-looking fusion restaurant.
Oh, so we got two fusions. Fusion.
I'm just gonna throw this in as a bonus.
Give it to me.
Best restaurant before we exit this.
Yeah. Let's
segment.
do the best
What
restaurant.
do you-
This is a good segment.
Best restaurant is, according to this, Izakaya Meiji, which
No.
I would disagree with because it's a bar before it's a restaurant.
Where the
I
hell
would
is that?
say
What's Isa?
Izakaya is not in the wit.
Oh, is that that new
It
like
is,
Japanese gin bar I heard about?
Yeah, and it's good, but it's not it's not really like a
I
food
want to
restaurant.
go. I haven't
Yeah.
been yet.
The Keystone. I know they took it away, but that's always the best
I miss
restaurant.
Keystone.
Everyone
yeah.
else can just you can't.
Would not
compete.
win cleanest restaurant. That was always the problem.
No,
they
it
had.
was not clean, but it was
Yeah.
so good.
Like
It was
how we're all like, yes, it was quite dirty, wasn't it?
It was truly gross, but the food tasted
That's
good.
probably why they left.
Yeah.
But you know,
All right, Lars, I got a jam,
Give it to me, jam it.
but we're gonna.
Oh, you're leaving.
I gotta
I
leave.
thought you had another thing. You got your notes out,
No,
guys.
I was throwing in the number one restaurant
Guys.
according to Eugene Weekly. 'Cause
Guys.
That's a big one.
That's the end of the hour.
we did so good.
We did great.
Yeah.
You guys
it's-
are wonderful company.
will say-
Thanks for coming on my show today.
our-
Wow.
Wow. The last episode we did, we hit 55 minutes after editing, so it's actually one of our shortest. This one's an hour and 2, so I think it'll be around there too. So it'll be kind of short. Before we go, let's do some social media. I met Lars in the studio on Instagram. If you want to email us, that's momentsgostudios@gmail.com. Of course, you know where we are on SoundCloud. You just look up What Up Eugene. If you're, I don't know, on Stitcher, which is a way better mobile experience, What Up Eugene. The last 10 or 11 episodes show up on there for free. And if you pay for Stitcher Premium, you get to have all of our episodes. There's a 30-day trial you can do, in which case you can listen to all our episodes and cancel it.
No,
or- I
actually, you don't
care.
even need the premium. I found out. I thought that's how it was, but there was like a glitch when I was doing it. So
I
guys-
just listen
no,
to them
I-
in the browser. When you click the link in the URL of Instagram, it can send. You can go to SoundCloud, or
Yeah.
you can just click play in browser, and you just do it on Safari, and then you can do it when your phone's locked, and you don't have to go to SoundCloud. So you're just chilling.
SoundCloud on Android is a fucking nightmare. The website forces
Oh, yeah,
you to
I'm an
get an
iPhone,
app.
so-
Yeah. But I haven't had that experience with Stitcher because maybe if you make an account, I don't log in with an account, and when I'm not logged in, I can only listen to like the last 10 or so.
Oh, okay.
But I think the goal is that even people who aren't getting paid still want people to use Stitcher Premium.
Yeah. Stitcher
So-
Premium is cool. I've had it before.
Yeah, I recommend. I think there's definitely a free trial. If you want to find Dan on social media, that's at DanCost on Instagram, KOSS. You do it twice. We're on Tumblr, tumblr.com/whatupeugene. Of course, or whatupeugene.com/tumblr.tumblr.com.
whatupeugene.tumblr.com.
Peer-reviewed, beer-reviewed.tumblr.com. That's where we post all of our scores. Lily, you said you wanted to shout out the Rabbit Hole?
Oh yeah, it's just the best bubble tea place in town, the Rabbit Hole, and they have egg waffles, and they're all just so nice.
I'll have to try that.
I
Where's
love
that?
them.
Where's that
I wanna work
located?
there. It's right by Safeway on 17th and High,
Oh, I know where that's
right
at.
by the laundromat.
It's right on the corner of that. other
You know,
stuff.
actually, speaking
Yeah.
of, I saw a new ramen place there, and I saw another new ramen place downtown. And I've never loved Toshi's, but I hear Japanese ramen's really good, so I want to try some new ramen.
Real ramen. Is
That's what I'm
so
saying.
good.
That's what I've heard. So I want to try these new ramen places.
Go out there, get your ramens, folks. Go to
Get your
Cornucopia
ramen.
on 5th and Pearl, 9
Get
p.m.
your
Drink
bubble
and draw.
tea.
If you don't want to go to Cornucopia, there's also trivia at the Park Street Cafe or whatever at 6:30 on Monday. A little earlier, a little more responsible.
Have you
Downtown.
gone to that?
No, because I worked till 7 yesterday.
If you go to that trivia, you may be playing with my dad.
Oh, cool.
Wow,
Who's your dad?
His name is Bill.
he's nice.
My guitar teacher Marty runs it. So
Oh,
yeah.
Let's just talk about.
let's go. Thanks for coming. Thanks for having us. And you didn't have any other social media
do
you
you
want
want people to find you?
Eh,
Nah.
All right.
I'll find you.
She'll find you.
Ugh.
And thanks for coming, guys. Bye.
Moments Go Studios.